When I was young, I thought being mature meant being serious all the time, no jokes, no mistakes, no showing weakness. I believe maturity was about proving something to people, to the world, even myself. But life has a way of correcting your definition. There was time when I was reacted to everything. If someone disrespect me, I answered back twice as hard. If something didn't go my way, at first I thought controlling meant strength. I thought winning situation made me better. Then one day I lost something important. Not money, not things, but time and trust. That hit me differently. Um, that's when I started to understand maturity is not about controlling everything. It's about knowing what's worth your energy. I began to notice small changes to myself. I stopped arguing just to be right. I started listening more even when I didn't agree. Not because I became awake, but because I became aware. Not every battle deserves your voice. Maturity is when you realize silence can become more powerful than noise. And there was also a time I blamed others for where I was and something failed. It was someone else's fault. But growing up, it means facing the mirror without excuses, accepting that your decisions, good or bad, shapes your life. That's not easy. Accountability never is. But once you accept it, something changes. You stop waiting for luck. You stop expecting people to fix things for you. You more definitely you become more responsible, not because for your action, but for your future. Another lesson came quietly. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life. Before I held onto onto people, even when they brought stress, negativity, or distraction, I thought loyalty meant never letting go. But maturity teaches you that loyalty is also includes yourself. Sometimes walking away is not betrayal, it's growth, and there's a discipline. The part nobody talks about enough. Motivation becomes more go, uh, becomes come and goes, feeling change, but maturity is doing what needs to be done when you don't feel like it. Walking up early waking up early, working on your goals, improving your craft, staying consistent even when nobody's watching. That's where the real growth happens, in the quiet, in the routine, in the days you feel ordinary. And maturity is also understanding that life is not a race against others. It process with yourself. Comparing your progress to someone else only distract you for your own path. You learn to focus, you learn to build, to stay in your lane. And maybe one of the biggest lesson, peace becomes more important. That proving a point, you no longer need validation, attention. In the same way, you don't react to every opinion thrown out. Uh, your weight become selective with your own time, your circle, your energy. That's not arrogant, that's clarity. Now doesn't mean you have everything figured out. It don't mean life become perfect. You still make mistakes, you still feel lost sometimes, but differences is you handle it better. You don't panic, you don't run, you face it, you learn it from it, and move forward. Because in the end, uh, being mature is not about the age, your growth. It's becoming someone who can stand alone, think clearly, and act with purpose. And once you react that point, you realize something simple. You're not trying to prove anything to anymore. You're just building your life quietly, steadily, and on your own terms.